Have you ever wondered why that bright yellow turmeric powder sitting in your kitchen isn't giving you the results you expected? You might be adding it to your smoothie, stirring it into tea, or sprinkling it over oatmeal, hoping it will ease joint pain, calm inflammation, or sharpen your memory as you age. But here's the surprising truth. If you're over 60 and often combine turmeric with the wrong everyday foods, the same ones found in most American kitchens, its healing power could be blocked, weakened, or even turned against you. Instead of relief, it might be causing hidden discomfort. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to reveal the 3 common foods you should never mix with turmeric, and 3 simple pairings that actually enhance its benefits, so you can finally experience the real difference in your health and energy. Think about a typical morning. You melt a slice of processed cheese over scrambled eggs, stir some creamer into your coffee, or grab a fruit-flavored yogurt as a quick snack. These small comforts feel harmless, even familiar. But when it comes to unlocking the full power of turmeric, these processed dairy products might be quietly working against you. The problem lies in how they're made. Processed dairy often contains a mix of artificial additives, preservatives, synthetic flavorings, stabilizers, and added sugars to improve taste and texture. While these ingredients extend shelf life, they can burden your digestive system, especially for older adults who may have acid reflux or slower metabolism. When your body struggles to break down these complex artificial foods, it has less capacity to absorb essential nutrients like curcumin, the compound that gives turmeric its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. But that's not all. Studies have shown that certain dairy proteins, such as casein, can actually bind to curcumin in your gut, forming a barrier that prevents your body from fully absorbing turmeric's active ingredient. In simple terms, even if you consume enough turmeric, much of its benefit may be lost before your body can use it. This means that even if you're carefully adding turmeric into your meals, sprinkling it on a cheesy omelet or mixing it into a latte with sweetened milk or powdered creamer, the results you expect may be far less effective. That comforting turmeric omelet topped with melted cheese might taste wonderful, but the dairy can quietly block curcumin from doing its job. The same goes for that trendy turmeric latte made with processed creamer. It feels like a healthy choice, yet the additives and dairy proteins could be silently reducing its benefits. The good news is, you don't need to give up creamy flavors or warm turmeric drinks altogether. There are simple, gut-friendly alternatives that support rather than hinder absorption. Try unsweetened plant-based milks like almond, oat, or coconut. They're easier to digest, contain fewer inflammatory triggers, and, most importantly, don't interfere with curcumin absorption. These alternatives blend beautifully into recipes, whether you're making golden milk, turmeric soup, or a morning smoothie. They're also free from the added sugars, flavorings, and stabilizers that often sneak into processed dairy. The takeaway is clear but powerful. If you use turmeric for joint relief, better digestion, or overall vitality, limit or avoid processed dairy. By doing so, you allow your body to fully absorb turmeric's healing power. Your joints, your gut, and your long-term health will thank you for it. One of turmeric's most surprising enemies is a group of foods known for their sharp, tangy flavor, vinegar-heavy items. These include bottled salad dressings like ranch, Italian, or balsamic, as well as pickles, ketchup, mustard, and recipes rich in white or apple cider vinegar, such as marinades and slaws. Think about a typical lunch: a turkey sandwich with a pickle on the side, a salad drizzled with vinaigrette, or a barbecue plate topped with vinegar-based coleslaw. They seem harmless, even refreshing. Yet when paired with turmeric, these foods can quietly reduce its effectiveness. The reason lies in turmeric's key compound, curcumin. This nutrient thrives in a stable, balanced environment to deliver its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits. But vinegar-heavy foods are highly acidic. When consumed together, the acidic environment can destabilize curcumin, breaking it down before your body can fully absorb it. The result? You may be missing out on the very benefits you're trying to gain, even if you're adding turmeric intentionally to your meals. For those with sensitive digestion, acid reflux, or an already delicate stomach. This combination can also increase discomfort, disrupting the natural harmony your digestive system depends on. For those prone to bloating, mixing turmeric with vinegar-rich foods can spell trouble. The acidity may intensify turmeric's naturally warming nature, leading to heartburn, gas, or an uneasy stomach. Consider this common example. Many health-conscious people like to mix turmeric into homemade salad dressings with vinegar or citrus for that zesty flavor. On paper, it sounds like a smart, nutrient-rich idea, but if the dressing relies heavily on vinegar, it can quietly diminish turmeric's benefits, giving you far less than you expect. Over time, this mismatch could mean your body isn't getting the full anti-inflammatory or healing effects you're aiming for. So, what's the solution? You don't need to give up tangy flavors altogether. Just be mindful of how and when you combine them with turmeric. A simple adjustment can make a big difference. Instead of using vinegar-heavy dressings or condiments, try a turmeric-friendly blend of extra virgin olive oil, a splash of fresh lemon juice, which is gentler than vinegar, and a pinch of black pepper. This trio doesn't just taste great, it actively enhances turmeric's absorption. The healthy fats in olive oil help transport curcumin through your system, while piperine in black pepper can boost its bioavailability by up to 2,000%. And if you enjoy pickles, mustard, or other sour condiments, simply have them at a different time of day, perhaps as an afternoon snack instead of pairing them with turmeric-rich meals. This small separation gives your body the best chance to absorb turmeric without interference. In short, vinegar-heavy foods aren't harmful on their own, but they make a poor match when eaten alongside turmeric. Timing and pairing matter. By avoiding this combination during the same meal, you'll allow turmeric to work at its full strength, supporting your health without unnecessary obstacles. Let's move on to something warm, comforting, and familiar: sugary cereals and baked goods. Imagine a bowl of frosted cornflakes greeting you in the morning, a blueberry muffin from your favorite cafe, or a thick slice of banana bread with your afternoon tea. These aren't just foods, they're habits, little rituals tied to comfort and memory. In recent years, turmeric has found its way into trendy recipes. Turmeric muffins, golden pancakes, or granola bars marketed as healthy snacks. But here's the problem. If these treats are loaded with refined sugars, they could be quietly sabotaging the very benefits turmeric provides. Sugar, especially the processed kind found in cereals and pastries, is one of the body's biggest troublemakers. It fuels inflammation, triggering reactions that irritate tissues and strain your system. Over time, this roller coaster of high blood sugar contributes to serious conditions like heart disease, arthritis, type 2 diabetes, and even memory decline. Now compare that with turmeric, nature's anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Its active compound, curcumin, works to calm inflammation, protect cells from oxidative damage, and strengthen your immune system. It's like a gentle balm for your joints, brain, and heart. But when you pair turmeric with a sugary cereal, a glazed donut, or a syrup-soaked pastry, you create a clash inside your body. Turmeric says, "Let me heal," while sugar shouts, "Let's cause chaos." The result? A tug of war where turmeric's healing potential is drowned out, and unfortunately, sugar often wins. Excess sugar doesn't just inflame the body, it interferes with how your system processes nutrients. When your insulin spikes after a sugar rush, digestion slows, and nutrient absorption, including curcumin, takes a serious hit. For older adults, that's a double setback. If you rely on turmeric to ease stiff joints, sharpen your mind, or balance blood sugar, pairing it with sugary foods could quietly undo all your hard work. Picture this: you prepare a golden turmeric latte, only to follow it with a sweet scone. The benefits you hoped for might as well vanish. Does that mean you must give up all comfort foods? Not at all. The solution lies in smarter swaps that let turmeric work at its best. Instead of sugary cereals, try a bowl of unsweetened oatmeal with turmeric and cinnamon. Trade the muffin for whole grain toast topped with almond butter and a sprinkle of golden spice. Love smoothies? Blend turmeric with low-sugar fruits like blueberries or bananas. No syrup required. And when you crave sweetness, choose natural options like raw honey or pure maple syrup. These unrefined choices are easier on your body and help prevent the sharp blood sugar spikes caused by white sugar or corn syrup. The bottom line is simple. Turmeric is your ally against inflammation, but it can't do its job if it's paired with sugar, the very thing that fuels inflammation. Most boxed cereals, pastries, and refined sweeteners like high-fructose corn syrup are the real culprits. A bit of mindfulness can go a long way. The next time you reach for a turmeric-infused treat, pause and ask yourself, am I helping my body heal or making its job harder? That small awareness can make a lasting difference. Now that we've covered what not to pair with turmeric, let's turn to the positive side, foods that make it even more powerful. The good news is, you don't need expensive supplements, rare ingredients, or complicated diets to boost turmeric's effects. With just a few simple foods already in your kitchen, you can unlock curcumin's full potential. These are not just safe companions, they're natural amplifiers that help your body absorb more curcumin and deliver stronger health benefits. Whether you're trying to ease stiff joints, support digestion, sharpen focus, or protect your heart, these pairings can transform turmeric from a simple spice into a true healing powerhouse. Let's start with the first and perhaps most important one. Black pepper, the ultimate absorption booster. This everyday spice holds a secret weapon called piperine, a natural compound that dramatically enhances turmeric's effectiveness. Research shows that piperine can increase curcumin absorption by an astonishing 2,000%. Without it, your body captures only a small fraction of turmeric's benefits, letting most of it pass through unused. But when you add just a pinch of black pepper, curcumin's bioavailability skyrockets, flooding your body with its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant power. Why does this matter so much? As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing nutrients. What worked at 20 doesn't work quite the same at 60. That's why maximizing every nutrient you take in becomes essential. For older adults struggling with joint stiffness, mental fog, or a sluggish immune system, this simple pairing ensures turmeric doesn't just pass through, it stays to do its healing work. Black pepper isn't just for flavor. It's a guide that helps curcumin reach the areas that need it most, your aching joints, active brain, and hard-working heart. And you don't need much. A quick twist or two from a pepper mill is enough. You can stir it into a cup of warm turmeric tea, sprinkle it over scrambled eggs, or add it to soups and stews. The taste barely changes, but the nutritional payoff is huge. Here's a simple routine. Mix a quarter teaspoon of turmeric into a cup of warm almond milk, add a pinch of freshly ground black pepper, and enjoy it first thing in the morning. In just 5 minutes, you're giving your body a natural boost that can calm inflammation, clear the mind, and ease morning stiffness. One important note: skip the pre-ground pepper sitting in old bottles. Freshly ground peppercorns contain far more active piperine, which means better absorption and stronger results. And if you're using turmeric supplements, check the label. The best ones include piperine, often listed as bioperine, which is simply a purified black pepper extract. Without it, you might not be getting the full value of your supplement. Think of turmeric and black pepper as a true power duo, like peanut butter and jelly, but designed for your health instead of your appetite. Together, they work in perfect harmony to keep your body stronger, sharper, and more resilient. Whenever you reach for turmeric, remember to grab the pepper grinder. And now, think about adding a healthy fat too. This small change makes a big difference. Next on our list is something just as essential: healthy fats. Curcumin, turmeric's active compound, is fat-soluble, which means it dissolves in fat, not water. It's a simple detail, but one that completely changes how your body uses turmeric. If you take it alone, or with water, much of its potential slips away before it can help you. But pair it with the right fat, and curcumin is carried through your digestive system, absorbed into your bloodstream, and delivered exactly where it's needed. For older adults managing inflammation, joint pain, or even memory issues, This connection is critical. Every pinch of turmeric counts, and healthy fats make sure your body uses it well. So, what counts as healthy fat? Think extra virgin olive oil, creamy avocados, natural nut butters like almond or cashew, tiny powerhouses such as chia or flax seeds, and omega-3 rich fish like salmon or mackerel. These fats don't just support curcumin, they're heroes for your heart, brain, and overall metabolism, without the downsides of processed or saturated fats. Here's how to make it practical. When cooking a turmeric-based soup or curry, swirl in a tablespoon of olive oil near the end to lock in both flavor and benefits. Making a smoothie? Add half an avocado or a spoonful of almond butter. Roasting vegetables? Dust them with turmeric and drizzle with olive oil before baking. Even your breakfast can benefit. Scramble eggs in avocado oil with a touch of turmeric for a nourishing anti-inflammatory start to your day. A simple shake of turmeric and a grind of pepper can do wonders, but remember, it's not about adding lots of fat, it's about choosing the right kind. Healthy fats act as turmeric's delivery system, carrying curcumin past the gut barrier so it can reach your cells and do its job, reducing inflammation, easing joint stiffness, and supporting memory. But here's a word of caution. Stay away from unhealthy fats like margarine, vegetable shortening, or leftover oil from deep fryers. These processed fats can trigger inflammation and undo turmeric's hard work. Instead, stick with whole, minimally processed options. They're like curcumin's trusted chauffeurs, getting it exactly where it needs to go. When the right fats are in the mix, turmeric doesn't just sit idle, it goes to work. You'll notice the difference in your energy, mobility, and clarity. Now, let's move to the third food that enhances turmeric's power, something sweet, soothing, and completely natural. Raw honey. More than just a pleasant flavor, raw honey carries its own healing magic. It's rich in antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and natural enzymes that support digestion and strengthen the immune system. When paired with turmeric, raw honey does two remarkable things. First, it makes turmeric more enjoyable, especially in drinks or teas. Second, it enhances turmeric's anti-inflammatory power, helping calm sore throats, reduce gut irritation, and reinforce immune health. But here's the key. It has to be raw. But be careful. It's not about the honey that comes in those clear, plastic bear-shaped bottles. Most store-bought honey is highly processed, heated at high temperatures, and stripped of the very nutrients and enzymes that make it valuable. Raw honey, by contrast, looks cloudier, feels thicker, and still holds natural pollen, enzymes, and antioxidants that support your body. Here are a few easy ways to combine it with turmeric. Mix half a teaspoon of turmeric with a teaspoon of raw honey in warm water and sip it slowly. Add both to your favorite herbal tea for a soothing evening drink. Or try turmeric, honey, and lemon in hot water as a gentle morning detox tonic. You can also make a simple paste, just turmeric and honey, and take a small spoonful daily, what many call a golden spoon. For people who struggle with allergies, sinus congestion, or throat irritation, this mix can bring real relief. And because honey adds a natural sweetness, it helps make turmeric more pleasant without turning to refined sugar or syrups that fuel inflammation. A quick word of caution. If you have diabetes or need to manage blood sugar levels, use raw honey sparingly. Even though it's natural, it still contains sugar. For most people, about 1 teaspoon a day is both safe and beneficial. So, if you're looking for a simple, natural way to enhance your turmeric routine, raw honey is a smart and delicious addition. It not only helps your body absorb turmeric's goodness, but also supports your health in its own quiet, powerful way. It's easy to forget about self-care when life gets busy, but today you chose to pause, to learn, and to reflect. And that truly matters. We've talked about turmeric, what it is, how it works, and how it can become a real ally in your daily wellness routine. You've learned about 3 common foods that can block its benefits, and 3 simple natural partners, black pepper, healthy fats, and raw honey, that can unlock its full potential. Now, I know it can feel overwhelming at times. There's so much information out there, so many opinions and warnings about what's good or bad for your health. But here's the truth. Staying healthy doesn't have to be complicated. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about taking small, thoughtful steps every day that move you in the right direction. You don't have to change everything overnight. Maybe tomorrow morning, you stir a pinch of turmeric and black pepper into your tea. Next week, perhaps you swap your processed creamer for almond milk. Or when your joints ache, you try a spoonful of turmeric mixed with honey. These small choices, repeated over time, can create a lasting difference in how you feel. Stronger, clearer, and more in control of your health. Every small choice adds up. Over time, those choices become habits, and those habits shape not only how we feel physically, but also how we feel emotionally. When we take care of our bodies, we gain something even more powerful, a sense of calm, strength, and control. And no matter your age, 60 or 90, that confidence and self-respect are things you truly deserve. I often remind my patients, aging isn't about decline, it's about refinement. You've gained wisdom through experience, and now it's time to use that wisdom intentionally, to make choices that support your body, mind, and spirit every day. That brings us to the end of our turmeric journey. Today, we explored why this golden spice is so valuable for older adults, how it helps ease inflammation, supports the heart and memory, and reduces joint pain. We also uncovered the 3 foods you should never pair it with: processed dairy, vinegar-heavy items, and sugary cereals or baked goods. And finally, we learned about the 3 natural boosters: black pepper, healthy fats, and raw honey, that make turmeric even more powerful. So, what stood out to you today? Maybe it's skipping that cheesy turmeric omelet, or adding a touch of honey to your next golden tea. Whatever it is, remember, small, mindful steps can lead to big changes in your health and well-being. Take care of your body, cherish your wisdom, and keep making choices that help you age with strength and grace. I wish you good health, happiness, and peace. And don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Aging Blueprint for more valuable tips to help you thrive every day.